Eddie's surgery was very early in the morning. It was scoliosis straightening. They were going to put metal rods in to straighten out the curvature in his spine. We had total confidence in this surgeon to do this procedure. The surgery was supposed to take only 6-7 hours. It ended up taking almost 10.5 hours. At the end of the surgery, the doctor came out like a half hour later, so it was like almost a 12-hour ordeal before we really knew what happened. What happened was they do an electric signal from the upper spine to the lower spine to know that the spinal cord is connected. They lost signal during the surgery. He said that could be the stress of the surgery. He's paralyzed at this time, but we gave him prednisone or some kind of steroid to compensate for what happened to him. I spoke to Evan and he called me and he goes, "Well, I'd like to come and see you." When he saw my son, he came to me and said, "I'll fight for you." There was a connection made right at that time. Evan was unbelievable. He became a relative. The passion, the compassion, he was totally engulfed in this trial. It was a 7 months of hell, and he was there every day.
The thing about scoliosis in young kids is that it's not just cosmetically not helpful, but scoliosis can start compressing the lungs and heart. You can die from it. So at some point they knew it was going to be surgical. And they always knew they would have to go in for scoliosis surgery, and they did. And they went to one of the best scoliosis surgeons in the country. The first thing that you do if somebody's been hurt during surgery and you put screws in is you get a CAT scan to make sure the screws aren't hitting anything. They said they did a CAT scan and it was negative, but they never did it. They just said they did it. And that was infuriating to me. So I said, "Mike, go to your doctor and have a CAT scan done." I took a look at that CAT scan and I could see that there were screws that were actually hitting the spinal cord. Not at one level, at 4 levels it was compressing the cord. And they never told the family this. They never said a word. We were gonna finally try the case and I got a call early in the morning from Michael and I knew something bad happened. It turned out Eddie died overnight, a week before his trial was gonna start. It was devastating. When we went to trial, I felt that I owed it to the family. I think these lawsuits give people a lot of hope. It's really important to let people know that there's light at the end of the tunnel. I'm proud of what we do here, and I'm proud of the people that we represent.